Now, the Central Bank of Nigeria is expected to roll over maturities worth 107 billion naira in today's primary market auction. And joining me from Lagos to discuss what is happening at the fixed income and FX markets today is Taiwo Olajubu. She's a team member of Treasury Coverage at Access Bank. Thank you so much for your time today, Taiwo. And let's start with how this week has fared so far.
Good morning. Good afternoon, Kenneth. Thank you for having me on this call. So I'll just touch on the money market and the fixed income and FX market briefly. So for the week, the money market, the liquidity opened at about 150 billion. And so we saw rates at about 10.33% and 11.7% respectively in the interbank market. But closing yesterday, rates were at about, the system liquidity was about 76 billion and rates inched up, although we expect that rates should improve slightly today due to the coupon payment that is expected to hit the system. For the FX market, the CBN official rate has remained stable at 381 after it was adjusted upwards last week from 361 levels. For the investors and exporters windows, rates has also remained stable at about 386 level, although we've seen transactions consummated at a high of about 391.5. The turnover on an average on a daily basis has been at about $20 million. The CBN conducted the usual SME and invisibles auctions yesterday as well. For the fixed income market, we opened on a relatively quiet note, although we've seen bearish sentiments because of the relatively tight liquidity in the system. So we've seen investors sell off slightly just to be able to generate liquidity ahead of today's primary market auction.
All right, let's get to the primary auction and let's understand what the sentiments are looking.
I didn't get your question, please.
Today's primary market auction, what are the sentiments looking like?
Oh, for today's primary market auction, we expect that it will be oversubscribed as usual. I mean, the last auction was about 80 billion that was on offer, and subscription was over 300 billion. So we saw the stop rate depressed slightly. For today, we also expect that the auction will be oversubscribed. The 107 billion is maturing, which will be rolled over. We expect that it will be oversubscribed. So we expect that rates across the three maturities that will be offered would marginally decline from where it closed at the previous auction.
All right, you're saying you're expecting some improved interest for bonds today. I would like to know why is that?
We expect to see improved interest in the bonds because of the coupon payments being expected. Like I said, we're expecting that 40.6 billion will be paid in coupon today on the July 2021 maturity. So we expect to see some slight buying interest in the bond space.